Hey everyone, Luis Marquez here. I'm a local Nocatee resident. I am also a realtor that serves this community and the surrounding areas. And I've been creating a lot of videos about this specific community of Nocatee. It's a fantastic community that just keeps expanding and I keep making new videos. So if you're watching this on YouTube, highly recommend that you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any new information. So with that said, we're gonna be diving in today in a slightly different video than what I'm used to doing. I love making videos out in the Nocatee community and showing you things around the area. But today we're gonna be in the office because we're gonna do a virtual map tour of Nocatee. I'm gonna be showing you how it's kind of laid out. You're gonna see where everything is located as far as the neighborhoods, where the new construction is being focused, the amenities, and so on. So with that said, we're gonna dive right on in. So as you're looking at this map, you can see how Nocatee is sort of laid out. A lot of the neighborhoods kind of started here on the north side, and the center red area is considered the town center of Nocatee, the center of Nocatee. There's a few neighborhoods here on the west end, and then the rest just kind of exploded southward. So we're gonna be going over where all these neighborhoods are right now. And as I've mentioned before, the Nocatee community is just a really big community with a lot of different neighborhoods inside. And when I say a lot of different neighborhoods, I mean we have about 42 different neighborhoods inside of this community. That is a lot. And that's great because they all offer something a little bit different. Some are different size neighborhoods, some offer larger homes, some offer smaller homes, different amenities, and so forth. So you can see there was a lot of them that were built on the north end. And then down here in the center, we have some around the town center area, a little on the west side, and then the rest just kind of started going southward. So right now we're gonna show you exactly where all the neighborhoods that are focusing the new construction right now. There's only about 4 or 5 different neighborhoods that are really doing new construction, and I'll go over that with the Vista at 20 Mile right up in here. The Vista at 20 Mile here has actually been going on for quite a few years. They're still selling lots and building homes. The reason it hasn't sold out so quickly is because the homes start at $1 million. They range anywhere from 3,400 square feet all the way up to 5,800 square feet, exclusively built by the Pineapple Corporation. They are a fantastic luxury builder here in Nocatee. If you're interested in that, highly recommend you check out the Vista at 20 Mile. Up here in River Landing at 20 Mile, we thought that the Colony was the last and final phase of 20 Mile, but we were wrong. Nocatee opened up River Landing, and it isn't ready yet. They're actually still clearing a lot of land and setting the infrastructure up for the opening of River Landing, hopefully by the end of 2021. They are gonna have some preserved home sites starting at the 400,000, and they're gonna have some waterfront sites starting at 900,000. Now, mind you, those prices do not include the lot premiums. So as things open up more and we get more information, I will update you guys on River Landing and lot premiums as well as starting price points for homes. Right here in the top center, we do have Oakwood at Nocatee. They're an exclusive builder by Toll Brothers. As you see in the photo, they are just townhomes. It's a great way to have a low maintenance lifestyle here in Florida. Plenty of square footage, and the master bedrooms are always on the first level. Next in line is West End at Nocatee. It's one of the newest neighborhoods that was announced just a few months ago. They're only selling 40-foot lots, which means the houses are gonna be much longer, not as wide. And they're not as high as a square foot either. So you're looking at 1,500 square feet all the way up to 2,700 square foot if they do 2 stories. And that is currently being built by Providence and David Weekley. Lots are running out. We're gonna jump all the way down here to the south end. We do have Franklin Square, very similar to Oakwood and Nocatee. They're gonna be townhomes starting in the mid 300s and ranging from 2,035 square feet all the way up to 2,490 square feet. And what's gonna be a little unique about it is you're gonna be super close to the Crosswater Park here, which I will talk about shortly. Next in line is Pioneer Village. Now, technically, there are no more lots left in Pioneer Village to buy, but they are selling model homes and some new inventory homes that are almost ready or ready to go right now. So that's why they're in the new construction part right here. Settlers Landing. It's actually going to be opening up later this month or probably early March, but we're expecting late February of 2021. All 6 builders in Nocatee are going to be part of this one. It's going to be a massive expansion of close to 400 lots, varying from 40-foot wide lots to all the way to 70-foot wide lots. Lots of privacy lots. You're going to love Settlers Landing. I'll have some more information on that when it comes out. Over here on the east side, we have Del Webb Nocatee. It's a 55 and older community. There are other 55 and older communities here in Nocatee, but this is the only one that you could actually build a new construction. So they're still working on a lot of lots here. Del Webb Nocatee, they're currently almost done with phase 1. They're going to open up phase 2 shortly for another 250 home sites to build on, and then they'll finalize with phase 3. So they're about a third of the way through with Del Webb Nocatee, and that is basically it for any new construction areas, opportunities here in the Nocatee community. So next in line, we're going to talk about shopping. You all like shopping, right? I know you do. So let me just go over something real quick. Let me zoom in really quick. You see Crosswater Parkway. It's one of the main roads that you're going to be using to get around through Nocatee. It runs from the north side all the way down to the south end of Nocatee by the Crosswater community and the new Crosswater school that I'm going to talk about shortly. The town center was actually in 2 different phases. Phase 1 is on the west side of Crosswater Parkway, and it has our grocery store, restaurants, shops, plenty of things to do. We have the Starbucks there, T1 Flats. It's a great place to meet up with other family members or friends and just have a good time. And with this being a golf cart community, this town center does have a lot of golf cart parking, so you don't have to worry about that. On the other side of Crosswater Parkway, on the east side, you're gonna have phase 2 of the town center. And that has our second grocery store, which is the Greenwise Market, other restaurants such as First Watch, M-Shack, Pyology, and so forth. Plenty of great things here on phase 2, and there still has plenty of room for expansion. So I can't wait to see what Nocatee brings there in phase 2 of the town center. Right behind phase 1, you also have some town plaza businesses such as a pediatric dentist. Dr. Maples is there. My kids love Dr. Maples. I've done rehab there once. There's plenty of other businesses back there, so don't forget about those. Recreational and fitness is the next tab we're going to talk about. We're in Northeast Florida. The weather is beautiful and there's lots of sunshine and plenty of things to do outdoors, and Nocatee really keeps us busy with that for sure. Let me just go over a few of the things that my family loves to do out here, and so hopefully you guys would want to check those out as well. Just starting at the top mainly, we're going to go to the 20 Mile Park. The neighborhood of 20 Mile does have their own amenities area. They do have a super nice pool, a covered pavilion with restrooms. There's a dog park there, playgrounds, and a huge event field. There's always tons of kids there. It's a great place to hang out and have a great time. If you're living all the way on the west side of Nocatee, same thing in Cypress Park. Super similar to 20 Mile, really nice pool, a covered pavilion, an event field, dog parks, and playgrounds. Just below Cypress Trail, we do have Greenleaf Park. It's part of the Greenleaf community. It's a fantastic park, plenty of things to do with a covered pavilion, restrooms, tables, event field, playgrounds, dog parks. Everything you need right there for having a good time with the kiddos. Crosswater Park in the south end. So those of you who live in the Crosswater area of Nocatee, you don't want to travel too far to go to a pool, you do have the Crosswater Park. It's a fantastic looking pool. My family and I actually love this pool the most, oddly enough, even though we have the other splash parks. There's plenty of swim space, lap lanes, dog parks, covered playground, and a covered pavilion with restrooms. Great place. We've had a birthday there once and it was a fantastic time. Jumping back in toward the middle, we do have the Nocatee Splash Park. Obviously, everyone knows about the Nocatee Splash Park. It's a fantastic splash park. There's 2 different water slides, a zip line, 2 huge swimming pools, concession stands. You could order pizzas, wraps, salads. You could be there for hours. Endless entertainment. Highly recommend you check out the Nocatee Splash Park if you're visiting. And we also, not far from there, we have the Nocatee Spray Park. It's a fantastic, huge spray playground basically with 5 different water slides, plenty of room to run around and play. We do have Blue Water Bar and Grill where you can order some, I believe they have burgers and sandwiches, and you can order drinks. Plenty of things to eat there. Fantastic area to be in, right next to the event field where a lot of events such as farmers markets, Food Truck Fridays, Movies Under the Stars, plenty of events are done on that field. And at the Nocatee Spray, they're adding 1 huge family pool there and 2 more racing water slides. I can't wait. It's coming this year, 2021. Now jumping all the way in the south end here of Nocatee, just east of Crosswater area, is the Nocatee Landing right here off the Intercoastal. It is by far one of my favorite things to do here. I just love exploring at the Nocatee Landing. The Nocatee Landing is just a really great place. Like I said, right off the Intercoastal, you could launch any non-motorized boat there, kayaks, canoes, paddle boards. You could go fishing out there. There's miles of trails for you to explore. There is a covered pavilion with picnic tables and restrooms. It's a great place just to explore the Florida outdoors and get your vitamin D. All the way in the south end, Settlers Pond, it's actually going to be opening later this spring. It's a huge 14-acre pond. It's going to be stocked for fishing. There's going to be a lakefront pavilion with restrooms. They're planning on adding playgrounds and a dog park, and it's just another great place to hang out and enjoy the outdoor lifestyle here in Florida. And basically all the other neighborhoods do have different playgrounds. They're all unique, they're all different, and my family and I just love exploring different playgrounds and just hanging out with other friends that live in those neighborhoods. So the next tab we're going to talk about is schools. Schools is one of the main reasons why people move to St. Johns County, and also specifically Nocatee, because the schools here are all A-rated and they're inside this community. So let's talk about those. Over here on the west side, we do have Valley Ridge Academy. It's the first K-8 school that was built here in Nocatee. It is A-rated and it's a fantastic school. Now here on the upper east side of Nocatee, we have Palm Valley Academy. It's only been open, I believe, 2 years. It's a kindergarten through 8th grade. It's also rated A, and it's a fantastic school. And we're building actually a third kindergarten through 8th grade school all the way in the south end, because we keep expanding and the children need another school. This one is supposed to be opening later this year, August of 2021, for the start of the new school season. It's located way in the south end by Crosswater, and I know the community cannot wait for that one to open. Now, as for high schools, all the high school kids are zoned for Nice High School. Nice High School is actually not in Nocatee, it's just outside the community, and it's been there for quite a long time. It's 9th grade through 12th grade. It's an A-rated school. They got plenty of great programs there, and highly recommend Nice High School. The second high school nearby is Ponte Vedra High School. Now, like I said earlier, none of the high school kids are really zoned for Ponte Vedra High School, but if your child wants to focus on a program that Ponte Vedra High School offers that Nice does not, like for example, it says here biotechnology, international business and marketing, and some IT. If your child really wants to focus on that, you can apply to attend Ponte Vedra High instead, but the only thing about that is there's no bus pickup for Ponte Vedra High, so you'd have to find a way to get your child to that school. But there is bus pickup for Nice. Healthcare, let's go down the next tab. Healthcare, there's a few healthcare options here in this community. We have over here on the west side of the town center, we have Baptist Health Place. It's one of the brand newest, is that even a word? It's a brand new facility, just opened up recently. They have primary care, specialty care, and wellness programs, and there is a YMCA built inside. I've had a lot of friends tell me that YMCA is amazing. Highly recommend you check that one out. Just behind phase 1 of Town Center, there is Flagler Hospital. They offer family practice, pediatrics, specialty care, and women's health services. And on the first floor, as soon as you enter, there is a really nice cafe. They have really good coffee. Highly recommend you check that place out. There is a care urgent spot on phase 2 of the Town Center. So if anyone kind of gets hurt, needs an x-ray, they have one there. So you don't have to travel too far to get some medical care. And that's basically it for the healthcare area here in Nocatee. There are a few churches out here. On the north side, we do have St. John Paul II Catholic Church, and there's a few other churches nearby that are mostly Christian-based churches, if you're interested in those. The next one is senior living. We do have Starling Assisted Living and Memory Care. It's located right across the street from the Nocatee Splash Park, close to the town center, and it is an amazingly large facility. I took a peek behind that building and I am definitely jealous of what they have back there. They're definitely living the Nocatee lifestyle. There are a few apartment options out here for rent. They have the Reserve and Olea. Now, most people do rent because for two reasons mostly. One, they want to just rent and be here for about a year to see if living in Nocatee is right for them and their family. And second, they're probably building a new construction home and they already want to have their child in the school system. So that's typically what we find a lot of people using the Reserve and Olea for. The Reserve is much larger than Olea. They're right across the street from each other, so you could choose either one. Definitely check those out. They have their own pools. They have great clubhouse, and highly recommend the Reserve and Olea. It's a little bit smaller, but they too also have a pool in case you don't feel like traveling too far to go for a nice swim. And trails and paths. So let's highlight the trails and paths. Everything that you see in green is considered a greenway path or a trail. It's basically a really wide paved sidewalk that is safe for bike riders, joggers, walkers, even electric golf carts, so that everyone could share the same path and it could connect everything together here in Nocatee. So you could kind of almost follow and it all almost kind of connects with each other. Some of it is right off the main road or through a neighborhood. Some of these are in nice wooded areas. So depending on where you are, that's how you'll be traveling through Nocatee if you want to use a bicycle, walking, running, or golf cart. The next line is the Duval County, St. Johns County line. Now, not all of Nocatee is actually in St. Johns County. There's a portion of it that is in Duval County, which is the city of Jacksonville. So as you see in this map, that yellow line kind of separates this top quadrant, I guess I would say. And there's just a few neighborhoods in that quadrant. You're looking at the Palms, Timberland Ridge, Artisan Lakes, the Villas, Brookwood, and Cypress Trails. Any children that live in here actually go to a Duval County school, like Bartram Elementary, and I kind of forget the middle school and high school right now, but they are Duval side schools. But you are in the Nocatee community, and you are also a part of the Nocatee community, so you can access any and all amenities as well, just like everyone else. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the food trucks. Bye, everyone.
This is where I wanna be.